Here's a question. What is design? Well, that depends on who you ask. Some might say it's the designer products for sale at Target, the apparel of celebrities, or some may feel too intimidated to even answer the question. But as a graphic designer about to graduate from design school, I can tell you with confidence that design is here are what some famous designers say it is. Design is moving from an existing condition to a preferred one. Design is a plan to make something better for a specific purpose with a specific audience or user in mind. Design is the soul of a man-made creation. The consensus? Design is supposed to help people live better lives. But what happens when we look at the bigger picture? Is this really the soul of a man-made creation? And does this specific user enjoy spending time in traffic jams? You see, we're filling the world with stuff, but what value is it adding to our lives? The profession of design is rooted in utopian movements that began over a century ago. Buckminster Fuller, an American architect, inventor, and designer, is said to be a dome-building dreamer who was an environmentalist about 80 years before green became the new black. Coining the term ephemeralization, or doing more with less, Fuller is a prototype for today's design activist. If only more designers would have followed in his footsteps, maybe we wouldn't be seen today as somewhat stuffy typeface lovers who seem to scold clients for what they're doing wrong. So what do we do now that we found ourselves designing stuff for only the wealthiest 10% of the population? Well, we can take the foundations we learned in design school, like form, space, drawing, and color, and apply them not to products for one piece of the pie, but to problem solving for people and places that really need it. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can we possibly make a living designing better lives for the rest of the world? That's the tricky part. Right now, the largest design activism movements exist mostly within nonprofits. But in order for real change to come about, corporations need to change the way they think about unjustifiable, unstoppable production. That change starts with us. And the best part is, we don't have to reinvent the wheel. With our unstoppable creativity, we can figure out ways to develop smart recombinations for things like city planning, industrial and social design, and much more. We don't have to cross the ocean to do this either. There are plenty of things in our own backyard that desperately need to be rethought. This is an exciting time to be a designer, so get out there and design like you give a damn. The possibilities are endless. There is only one thing we cannot do, and that is nothing.